Welcome to the second episode of the Wasteland Cookery Show. Again, tonight we are recording live from Vault 4. Tonight we're going to be making a Brahmin Wellington. If you want to make a Brahmin Wellington in your vault, these are the ingredients you will need. Some Brahmin meat, 1 box of Blamco mac and cheese, and 2 eggs. To improve on the recipe, you could also add some irradiated cave fungus, mutt fruit, and some smoked mole rat belly. The drink of choice tonight is the 10 Tower Great Wine, vintage 2275, which is, I understand, a good year for wine. All pre-war wine was made of grapes. As far as I know, grapes didn't survive the atom bomb, so your guess is as good as mine. It will give me +1 strength, +1 charisma, and -1 intelligence. So, only cooking, don't need to be smart for cooking. I've chosen to use Brahmin tongue for my Wellington. The reason being is you get 2 per Brahmin. Better value for your caps. So step 1 of the Brahmin Wellington is to make your Blamco mac and cheese. All I know about Blamco mac and cheese is the recipe was so dry and disgusting that 200 years of radiation only made it better. Because I predict that's going to be pretty damn disgusting, I'm adding a few extra ingredients. I'm adding some irradiated cave mushrooms, which are pretty delicious, and some mutt fruit, which is definitely not an onion. Then again, if you can't find mutt fruit or irradiated cave mushrooms, just use an onion and some mushrooms. Thank you. All I know is it smells like a yard-wise cesspit. At this point I'm going to add the other stuff, cave fungus and the mutt fruit. I was actually sold this recipe by a passing caravanner. Used to do dishes at the Gomorrah, you know, the Gomorrah, at the Luxe. So he stole it off a man named Phillipes. Once your macaroni and cheese is cooked, you need to set it aside to cool before you add your eggs. What I don't get about the macaroni and cheese is that this was made in a time of excess when people had more than they need. Who needed this? Yeah, anyway, set aside, let it cool, add a couple of eggs, eggs. The reason you use eggs is because the recipe says use eggs. You could use, in theory, Deathclaw eggs, but you're probably going to die trying to get one. Got a joke for you. What's Harold's favourite food? A goulash. Second step is to sear your Brahmin tongue on every side. So in a hot pan, once your tongue looks like it's been seared off by a shish kebab, put it one side to rest. I was dining at the Luxe the other day, and you know the Gomorrah. I told the waiting staff that my steak tasted funny. They told me it was a clown. The next step of the Brahmin Wellington is assembly. I've laid out all my smoked mole rat meat on a board. On top of that, I'm going to put a layer of the delicious Blamco mac and cheese, which has got the cave fungus and the mutt fruit in. Don't want too much, a thin layer. And then on top of that, put your Brahmin tongue. And now it's just a case of rolling. I've left these flappy bits here. These are going to hold all the good stuff in. So these first. Do them alternately. Alright. And then go from one side. Fold up. Roll the rest, roll it. This is what your Wellington should look like. Now we're going to stick it in a warm place. We've got an oven here because we're pretty lucky in Vault 4, but you could use a burning car. Make sure it's cooked, because it's pretty irradiated. Where can you find members of Caesar's Legion? Just roaming around the camps. And there you have it. 1 Brahmin Wellington. Chin chin. In the Gomorrah, they suggest you drink this with wine, so who am I to argue? It's pretty ultra Luxe, this. Thanks for watching. If you've liked this video, please subscribe and like and all the usual business. Share it with your friends if you've got any friends. I ain't got any friends. Do you want to be my friend? So I walked into the followers clinic the other day and the doctor said, "You're going to need surgery." I said, "I want a second opinion." He said, "Well, you're ugly too."